vendor ledger entries page keeps a log for anything that is related to vendors, like purchase invoice or credit memo, payments. Another option is go directly from the vendor card. I'm going to go to vendors. I'm going to select the vendor and then vendor ledger entry. I can see the posting date, document date, document type, if it was an invoice, credit memo, and payment. Then I have like the vendor invoice number, the document number. And because I'm coming directly from the vendor card, it's going to show only the entries related for this vendor. Also, we have the payment method code. This is just for a reference. You can pay it by any method. You have your amount, the original amount. If I scroll to the right, you are going to notice the remaining amount field. So if the invoice or the credit memo or the payment has been partially paid, it's going to show the remaining amount field. If it's fully paid or fully applied, the remaining amount will be 0. We have the due date. This can be modified here if it's necessary. And then the open field. So this one is going to tell you what is the status of this document. If it's open is checked, it means it has not been paid yet, or it has not been applied to an invoice or a credit memo. Or if it's closed, it has been paid or fully applied. For example, we have this credit memo here that the remaining amount is 0. And we notice we have this invoice down below, which we have our original amount and then the remaining amount field. So we know that this invoice, this credit memo has been partially applied against this invoice. If I want to see it and make sure that we are correct, we can go to entry and then applied entries. So I'll notice that I have my invoice number and what the amount that was applied against this invoice. If for any reason I don't want this credit memo to be applied against this invoice, I can unapply it and leave it open to apply to a different invoice maybe. So I can select my credit memo line or the invoice one, go to home, applied entries, and select unapply entries. So I have my invoice and credit memo right here. You know, credit memo information, and I can select unapply. I'm going to select yes. And now you notice that all the fields, all the lines are open, and the remaining amount is now not 0 anymore. So my credit memo is still open, and my invoice now, the remaining amount is the total amount of that invoice.